people say.
And it's still a program.
Sure, but
It's not its own thoughts. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And once it reaches that level of machine intelligence on its own, and then we're not there. That's what I'm trying to say.
What's a thought to you then? Define what a thought is to you.
But no one can define that because
You are right now because you're saying that's not thinking by itself.
No. We were talking about Terminator, not actual fucking thing.
AI.
This fucking thing here. Anyways, we're not gonna agree. No. Let's just leave it. Let's go back to the Terminator.
But this has to do with the AI in Terminator. Like it's AI because in Terminator, it thinks by itself. It reaches the level of thought that you're talking about right now, and it starts thinking humans are trash.
It starts thinking humans has nothing.
So, what is a thought to you then? Like, what do you define as a thought? Like,
something that your brain generates.
Okay, so is a CPU or not a brain for a computer? Because that
it's
is
a
the
machine.
brain.
It's a machine brain, but can it actually think consciously and is it self-aware? It is not.
Again, define consciously because
No one can. Philosophy hasn't been able to define it in all this time. How are you?
Consciousness?
No, you
Consciousness is
can't.
me. I consciously decide to stab you in the heart.
You're still not defining what consciousness is.
No, I made the conscious choice to stab
That's
you in the
nice.
heart.
You're saying the word. You're not actually
giving
defining
you
what
an example.
consciousness.
So
That's an example of what your action. But what is the consciousness?
The fact that I know what I'm doing. I want to stab you in the heart, and that's why I did it. I consciously did that because I wanted to.
But you're still not defining what the word consciousness is.
That's what it is.
No, it's not.
And I'm consciously doing what I want to do.
You're just saying the word. What does the word mean? And that's the thing.
I'm explaining to you, like
no,
doing something because you want to, like not because you're confused, not because you're insane or having mental illness. You're doing it because you chose to. That a conscious decision. Right?
Human consciousness has not been defined by. Listen to me.
I see.
Human consciousness has not been defined by science or philosophy properly. No, it hasn't because we don't even.
You're thinking the word conscious is a different thing. Conscious
we're not
isn't like a magical thing. Conscious.
No, it's not magical.
Decision.
We're not even sure as to what part of the brain it actually fucking comes from. We're not.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter because that's how you would be able to actually build, let's say, a fucking machine brain, like a proper machine brain, not just a fucking video game or something that you put in a fucking computer that is still written by software that you need to fucking input.
Sure, your parents need to teach you how to walk. Your parents need to teach you how to eat. So again, they're inputting. Look at it that way. Your parents are inputting information into you. What you do with that information is what you do with it.
We have basic, rudimentary, what's that called? What's that word? I forget what the word is called. Instincts. A lot of people think that human beings don't have instincts, but we do.
We do.
Yes, we do. Okay? The instinct to walk and to crawl is one. That you're not taught to crawl. You just do it on your own. You know what I mean? Eventually, even if you're not taught how to walk properly the way that me and you would walk, you will do it on your own because you grow the leg strength to be able to fucking do it. That's just your fucking instinct. When you're hungry, as a baby, you cry because you're hungry. That is your instinct. That is your biological urge to alert whoever is taking care of you. You know what I mean?
Give it to you.
Sure. I'm hungry. Feed me.
Stuff. So you go to school for what? To learn.
To learn.
Okay. Whatever you do with that education or that knowledge is up to you.
Fine, but I don't know. To a certain point, I think it is.
So you walk into your dog because there's something bad and it knows there's something bad and it's like.
Yeah, it's self-aware to a certain point because you see it in actual animals where they look in the mirror, and some of them can't recognize themselves.
Some of them.
You know what I mean?
Some people are stupid.
No, you know what I mean. But a person will, if they're in. If they don't have any mental retardation, they'll be able to actually fucking,
So they can't consciously, for the most part, make decisions.
I'm talking about someone. No. Let's not stray into the whole mental retardation.
We're just talking about consciousness. The word consciousness, right?
Uh-huh.
That right now we can define it as a decision made by someone because they chose to. But a conscious decision.
A conscious decision
is something that someone chose.
I'm talking about human consciousness of where it comes from and as to how it obviously, but what part of the brain? Where did it form? How did it form? Why?
I get that.
You know what I mean?
Get that.
And that's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying.
So let me explain a little bit on the why. Why? Why do we think consciousness means what it means? Because why do we define it as consciousness? Because people choose and do things because they want to. So that's the why. Yes, it comes from the brain. What part of the brain does consciousness come from? We don't know that, sure. But that doesn't change the fact that consciousness is based off choices, people's decision, and people's awareness of doing something.
Right. And machine intelligence is not there yet. And that's what I'm telling you. Even if you think that even at an experimental level, like, you know, isolated in a lab somewhere, that the things are locked off, that it's not.
So what do you mean that it's not there yet? Like, what do you mean by
it's at a bug level? It literally is at a bug level. It cannot think for its own. It cannot make a decision without having input, without having basically a human being input an algorithm or input some sort of data to be able to help it along to think that this is what it needs to do and this is how it's supposed to process. That's what I'm saying. We're not there yet.
No. Okay, so when you make an AI, right? Regardless if it's low level or high level AI.
Mm-hmm.
So I see where you're coming from, but I don't think you understand how AI works.
I do understand how AI works, and that's the thing. I think you're confused.
No. So when you write a program, right? You write it to do just this. That's different.
Yeah.
That program just does that.
Yeah.
But you can also write a program, input it once. You don't have to touch it ever again. Write the program to learn from whatever it did, from its mistakes, from it. So sure. I am no longer inputting anything. It's learning based off its decisions now. So is that not thinking by itself?
It's not, because you inputted the program.
Sure, but I input the program to make it learn off its own things. I am no longer like inputting any.
But you still inputted the initial program. That's what I'm saying. Right. That's why it does it, and that's why it's not real consciousness, because it's still based on something that a human inputted. When the machine intelligence gets to the point where it goes beyond that, that's where we're in all fucking danger.
See, this is where like disconnect is. You're looking at consciousness as something that we cannot define right now. We can define it based off decisions that are made by choice. So yes, the computer, the AI is consciously making a decision based off the best choice or the worst choice depending on how you program it.
All these examples that you've shown me there are all things that have been input into that machine, predetermined responses.
See, that's the thing I understand. It's not predetermined.
Yes, it is.
It's not, because it can respond in a weird way, in a good way, or in a bad way. No one told it to respond that way. All they did was say, listen to these words. These words mean this, and you respond to it based off what you think. But see, and this is the thing. Just people aren't the only things that can think. People aren't the things that have consciousness. Like, again, consciousness is defined as something made by choice, decisions, because you did it because you wanted to. Computer program does it because it wants to. It is a conscious decision on the computer's end to do it, to do that.
All I'm saying is that we're not there yet, and that
we are there. That's why Elon Musk said that you have to add these safeguards, because if we don't, then it could get to a point where it becomes Skynet.
But we're not there yet.
No.
We're not there. We're at an insect level.
No, we could there if we don't add those safeguards.
Of course, and I've always said that, and I've agreed with that for a very long time. We need fucking safeguards.
The fact that he said that means we're there. If you don't add those safeguards,
he sees where it's going.
He has the smartest AI.
Yeah, and it's still a bug level, and he knows that. Yes, it is. It's not.
What does that mean to you? What does bug level mean?
It can't walk by its own without having input. A human input, okay? It would see that. Hang on. No. Let me finish.
Because you're saying walk.
Let me finish my thought process.
What does that have to do with AI?
Because it's walking for us is so rudimentary, and it is so. It involves zero conscious thought. That is just programmed. No, it's not even instinct. It's just programmed into our brain to fucking do.
So what's the difference between programming an AI and put it in a robotic body?
Human input. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Whereas ours, it's not. It just comes. And that's
just comes with the AI that you...
It doesn't. You have to input the fucking program. And that's
so how do we learn how to instinctually walk?
You just get up and you do it.
Why though?
Because we're set up to do it that way.
Why? Because over time, we learned how to do it. We adapted to
that's
that, right?
not just adaptation. That's also just, because what you call evolution. Yeah. You know what I mean? And these machines haven't gotten there. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is that they haven't gotten there. They're not evolving on their own. We're helping them along.
No, we're not. The thing is, you do the initial input, and then they learn from there. That's the thing.
But what I'm saying is that if there's no initial input, there is no growth.
But that's for anything.
No, it's not. Because for human beings, there will be growth regardless.
What do you mean?
Even if it's slow or not.
What do you mean growth?
The human brain is going to continue to grow from infancy to adulthood, regardless of how much input gets. You know what I mean? Either it's input through knowledge,
Use, good education, or whatever, like good or bad.
all that. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Even if there's zero input, just the fact that you're in an environment in a white room, right?
Right. So it's all about information that's absorbed.
It's still going to fucking do something with
But
it.
if you don't know any better,
It doesn't matter. It's still going to fucking do something. Whereas a machine cannot do that yet. And that's what I'm telling you. It cannot do that. You can put a machine in a white room. There's no processing data. There's nothing to feed it anything. And it's not going to be able to learn nothing because there is no human input. Whereas a human being, it'll see a white room and process it saying, well, that's a white room.
but why do you? So okay, so your example then, you put a machine that has artificial intelligence, put it in a white room, okay? But what does that mean?
But you're
even in a human level. So let's say you put a human in a white room. If the human doesn't know what a white room is, doesn't know what a room is, doesn't know anything. So
it'll
what's the
still
difference?
eventually crawl on its own. It'll still crawl regardless. Because it's hungry, because it needs to find something to eat. It'll still eventually walk. It'll still eventually do something with its intelligence. It'll grow naturally. Whereas a machine intelligence has to have input from a human currently. And that's what I'm saying. So currently, the way that these machines can process their own data, as in, you know, when you put the initial program in for it to do things, it's still at a bug level because it cannot think beyond its initial programming. It can learn certain things, but it's not as fast as you think it is.
That is.
It's not.
That is.
It really is not.
No, it is.
Because we'd be in so much trouble. And we're not going to agree.
No, it's not about agreeing.
Yeah, it is about agreeing because we're not going to fucking get anywhere because it's going to go back to, yeah, it is. No, we're not. All right? I'm sorry, but this is where the impasse goes. But getting back...
No, it's because...
getting back to...
I don't think you understand how fast...
I do understand.
processors and
I
computers
watch
are.
these things on my own and I actually do fucking research because this fucking thing terrifies the shit out of me. Okay? I see this as a fucking...
So, my processor in my computer can run 1 billion calculations a second.
The simple fact that you're standing there walking, moving your hands, moving in this, reaching over for that, touching that is 1 billion subroutines in your brain in comparison to what is happening to your fucking computer. And you're doing that without even conscious thought.
No, I'm doing it because I want to. It's conscious.
And that's what I'm saying. You're reaching that's evolution, but that's just your own.
Same form of input. Like we grew up with a program, and then we did what we did with that program. Like,
this kids right here is the type of conversations that we like to have.
The social worker and the guy who actually knows things.
Oh yeah, whatever.
No, but think about it that way. Like everything could be a program. Like right, you instincts was programmed by what? Evolution, right? Mm-hmm. So yes, you wouldn't be able to do that if you weren't instinctually or taught.
What I'm saying, what I'm saying to you is that I understand what you're saying, and then what you're saying is that you know that about machine learning and all that. But what I'm saying is we're not there.
We are.
No, we're not. And this is where we're not.
No, that's the scary part.
We're not.
That's what Elon Musk said it. Because if fucking a billionaire says that, yeah, we need to control.
It doesn't matter what he fucking says.
If he doesn't put those things in place, then his AI is fucking Skynet.
It's not.
Oh yeah, no, super cool. I need to put the things in my.
I need to
program
lock this off
because if not, it's gonna nuke the world, and that's not cool.
And that's where
Super cool.
we end this because
Dude, he has a fucking cyber truck. Where's your cyber truck?
It doesn't matter.
That car can drive consciously into your body.
That's nice. And what I'm saying
And then the
is
glass is gonna break.
Our AI, even at the experimental level, is not at that level. It's not.
Okay.
And we're not gonna agree.
No, my AI.
That machine right there is not
compared to a $500 computer.
Yeah.
AI is very different.
Absolutely, right? But what I'm saying is that AI is, you know,
Smarter than the whole world probably. That thing can do.
You know, I don't know about that. It can't tie its own shoes because it doesn't have shoes.
Yeah, it can make a video about tying its shoes.
Can it?
Yeah.
Or do you have to input the actual data to actually make that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it has all the data at the palm of
But
its
you still
hands.
have to fucking do it, don't you?
Not just to watch someone on YouTube do it. And then
I'm
give
saying
it,
is
give
that
it a body.
you'll have.
You want to host a
it
body?
won't work.
I'll fucking put that chip in you. It'll be even gayer than you. Be the best. No, be the best fucking actor slash gay.
It'll be the best gay on earth.
Gay actor. Gay Street 2 squared.
So
no, the sequel to Gay Street 2.
Circling back to Dark Fate.
That's why it sucks, because fucking.
I enjoyed it because it went in a different direction, and that has nothing to do with that. And you know what actually had more to do with, to be honest with you, is the fact that they gave it to a Latin person. Why does it always have to be the fucking white savior? You know what I mean? I was fine with it. Like, I was like, okay, the next savior of mankind is going to be a Latina woman.
Why did they give it to a Latina woman?
I mean, there is
the person who wrote the initial screenplay didn't write that.
That's nice, but what I'm saying is that he had no problem with it. He had no problem with it. James Cameron was fucking consulted on this film, and he loved it. He endorsed it.
He didn't make the first one.
Who? James Cameron did the first and the second film.
Sorry, I'm thinking Aliens. My bad.
James Cameron did the second one, yeah.
Which was
Ridley Scott did the first Alien film. Yeah. I mean, and he gets shit on for Alien Covenant and the one that came after that.
Why? So stupid. Like,
I mean, they're still his films. You know what I mean? Like,
you shouldn't just not call it Alien.
So you don't like
that? Goes back to marketing. Yeah, everyone was expecting aliens, and Covenant was good. That's the one with when you first see like the first like real form of like the first alien.
Yeah, which is this big fucking star thing.
No, is that Covenant?
Yeah.
Which one's the one?
That one comes afterwards. I can't remember what it's called.
Covenant is the one where they go to the planet and then they absorb the thing. There's the one before that.
No, there's no.
It's with the other hot Scarlett Johansson woman.
That's a Covenant.
No.
Yes, it's a Covenant.
It starts with a P.
Prometheus. You're right. Prometheus is the first one. Covenant is the second one. Nah, I'm
joking. But see, like Scarlett Johansson, the other one.
The other one.
The fucking Elizabeth.
It's not Elizabeth.
No, that's the woman from the movies. Elizabeth is in Prometheus and Covenant.
Elizabeth. No,
it is the woman, the act like.
Oh, you mean the character?
The character.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking Elizabeth Olsen. No, sorry. See, we're not good with our white woman actresses.
I'll let her Scarlet Witch me. I'm sorry for assuming you want to fuck me.
Oh, she only likes robotic dildos. Remember that?
AI, bitch.
We circled back to that.
See? You're an idiot. I win.
There's no winning.
No, I know. But explain fucking, what's his name? AI man.
What I'm saying is, watch the film. Without actually...
What I'm saying is, let's go into debt, let's buy a fucking crazy AI robot and fucking put on a podcast, and eventually it'll just be it by itself because it's gonna fucking kill us. Consciously kill us because, you know what?
No,
Carlos is
I would kill it.
No, it'll do what that woman wanted to do. I could kill you.
I would fucking kill it. Oh, fuck. Your dad has like black in him. I don't even understand how they
That's his dick. And then the rest of him looks like a terrorist.
Oh dear.
Holy shit. So you blew up in his ass. See, whenever someone does that, like, oh.
No, my answer.
Yes.
My response was.
No, your response was not yes or no. It was stalling for.
I wasn't stalling. My response was literally. Take that as you will.
That just sounds like.
And what?
Pulling out. Doesn't sound like a terrorist explosion. You don't do that?
And what does pulling out sound like? Is that what it sounds like? Oh, shit.
Okay, because I've exploded a couple asses myself. Not men ones.
Oh.
Dude, I look like I have rights. I'm not gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste it being gay.
So I don't have any more beer.
Okay. Then ask. You fucking stupid Spanish people.
Fucking provide, perra. Thank you.
Why don't you say like a real Spanish person? Can I have more free beer, please?
I said I don't have any more beer. That's like pretty much like saying, can I have more free beer? And you provided. Like a good Spanish hostess.
No, I'm Spanish. I look white. I'm telling you, man. White people have it worse.
Well,
no one cares about the hillbillies.
Well, they're all inbred, so.
No, they're just white people are just the best at everything. They're the best at being shit, and they're the best at being the best.
Aye.
Sucks.
I mean, the crown prince of Saudi Arabia would fucking dispute that, but all right.
She's a princess.
Prince.
Okay.
Abdullah is not a princess.
Yeah, what do we do to the people who are better than us? Not us. Like, we go bomb their country and say that.
Saudi Arabia has not been bombed.
I know that's where oil comes from. But like, bomb around them so they don't have friends anymore. It's fine. They say, "Oh wow, you have more money than us? So fuck you! It's just a bomb." Osama bin Laden was like the nicest guy. He was just helping everyone.
Oh,
Imagine
shit.
just feeding people, giving to the poor, and then like,
I
fuck, this
know.
guy's a terrorist. Here are all the bombs.
And then you fucking kill
It's
him.
like, there's nothing in here. Just a lot of food for everyone.
Then you kill his mother.
Burn this shit.
Yeah, you kill his fucking mother.
I low key wish that's what happened. Like they find like his fucking weapons of mass destruction.
It's just food.
It's under there. Burn it.
Wow. Maybe we shouldn't get drunk and we're like off the rails.
That's fine. This is all OnlyFans.
Tomorrow is my day of rest.
Cleaning's rest to you?
Yeah, actually it is.
So Spanish people love cleaning.
Sure, I do. I love loving.
I know you're Spanish, me too.
I like living in a clean home because I have animals and these animals are fucking
So
filthy.
you can't tell it's clean. Because animals.
Oh no, it's always clean. You can tell it's clean because I'm constantly fucking cleaning. But if I let it go for a fucking day, shit.
So you like cleaning so much you got animals to make sure you
Just to make sure that I'm always cleaning. Isn't that some shit? Like, god damn it, I always do it to myself. So I always have cats around.
So I think stereotypes are a thing.
Because they're based in reality.
Where are my pets? She's sleeping. No, jokes on me. My girlfriend, she's native. I thought I was saving taxes, but I'm not.
That's hilarious.
I know. I fucked up.
You fucked up. You didn't even get the right type of native.
Okay. Yeah. Well, see, you didn't say anything. That was like.
My response is,
I know. My name's literally beautiful. Galindo.
didn't even think about that.
Right, because you're not as good looking as
I
me.
hate you.
Like, I'm gonna become an actor just to be better than you for one day. I get all the roles.
I'd love to see you try and then watch you get all the roles.
That's the funny part. I
I'd
don't
kill
have
myself.
to try.
I'd kill myself.
It's what being.
I would
It looks
kill
like I have
myself.
rights.
I would kill myself.
See,
right
no,
then and there.
I'm gonna get all your roles too. We need a Spanish guy. Well,
That's funny because I'm always competing
here's
against
a picture of my dad.
Spanish people like you.
We need a Spanish person. Here's a picture of my dad. You got the role.
Oh fuck, please. But yeah, our grandparents are fucking cousins.
What? No.
Yeah, they were first cousins, man.
Okay, so
That's
that's what I just learned.
where the cousin fucker gene comes from.
No, it's just.
No.
No, it's just. That's just a program that was instilled. Okay. Our moms chose not to be cousin fuckers,
Yeah, because they left the village.
and that's what a shitty CPU.
And
looks
they
like.
left the village because
Our grandmother tried like I9s,
I actually
I9s for our moms, and then like a I3 for
our grandma actually did try to set up our mothers with our cousins, which was fucked up. Excuse me.
She
And
tried to
that
install a program, and her mom's like, "Fuck this."
is something that they don't like to talk about and admit, but it's true. Okay, because that's the way it was done for them, and that was the norm for
So
them.
did they think they were fucking royalty? Like only like
It's fucked
kings
up,
and queens,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. But,
that's so pretentious.
and it is, and the idea
You're selling
was
fucking baleadas on the fucking street. You want to fucking
the
inbred,
idea
like,
was that they didn't want to breed in
Stay poor.
any Indian into the family, and what did they end up
So your
doing?
mom fucked up.
My mom fucked up, and so did yours.
Okay, but I don't look like she fucked up.
This doesn't matter.
That does actually.
It's still
Not for her, for like me.
No. You have black in you, which is very common in Honduras because Honduras has,
Poor people and they fuck their cousins.
and there's also people of native descent, Amerindian.
Those aren't black people.
And we have
That's
Caribbean
Spanish.
people that were brought over on the slave boats. That's exactly where they come from.
Right, so
You know what I mean?
that's my dad's a terrorist.
No,
He's
your
not.
dad has black in him, so he's
Okay.
not a terrorist.
Okay, where? I can tell you where.
Where?
So can my mom. Why are you gay? That's right. Dad, you make Carlos gay. Your dick is too big.
I fucking hate you.
No, my dad's dick hates you. You know what, Carlos? Fuck you. You're playing hard. Yeah, and you did that. Thank you, Theo. Your dad's watching. Fuck, man, don't do that. That's your uncle. Why are you guys all in the washroom together?
Because it was a public swimming pool. That's where it happened.
My dad's like, I told you your kids fucked.
Te dije. Te dije que era culero, brother.
Your dad's like, dude, I totally won that bet.
Oh, fuck. Te dije. Ah, la
So
verga.
Dracula and turn off all the lights, bro. So,
Huh?
Scary man. That's your origin story.
Right there? No.
Right there. So, Carlos, what's the gauging? No, it's Dracula, and then lights off, and my dad laughed at me, and then Marco's big fat stick.
Nope. It was what it was.
Yeah.
And that's when I remember the
Consciously
first.
being gay.
I remember the first thing was at that swimming pool. Just big swinging dick, and I'm just like, what in the fuck is that?
Fuck. I'm looking at this big dick.
It's a pendulum just going.
How, like, did you just want to walk around?
No, that's the thing. I wasn't.
Did you want to walk around?
At all. Nothing. I just couldn't stop looking at it. At all.
So if you knew what the fuck.
I didn't.
Not if you did, would you?
I was fucking
you do it now,
6 years
you're
old,
fine.
man. I'm fucking 6. What kind of
Okay,
sex?
well, yeah, dude, that sounds weird.
But it was.
I know, but don't have to say the age.
But it's the
You can
truth.
be 20 and just
No, but it was the fucking truth, and that's when it happened. I was fucking 6 years old, and I was.
Now I
Seeing,
sound like a pedophile.
yeah, you sound like a pedophile. I'm just telling my motherfucking story.
You wanted to make that guy a pedophile.
I didn't.
Slap me. No, you don't make men pedophiles.
Oh fuck. No, I mean, that's what it was. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But I know that my dad saw that.
Was the program that
No, he
those
saw
pedophiles
that,
needed to stop them from being
and he
pedophiles?
fucking just
See, but
stop it.
I don't think it was because he thought you were gay. Because you wouldn't think you're gay by looking at that. Because if you thought you were gay, you would know you were gay already.
Probably, I don't know.
I
don't know.
I think it was just you just don't stare at anyone who's naked. Because
I don't think that's what it was, because he saw the way that I was staring. It wasn't even just like
so how do you catch you staring? He was vicariously staring through
he
you.
wasn't staring with me. He just saw.
What are you looking at?
He just fucking saw me and saw that I was just zeroed in on this fucking
So you had to
man's
look at
huge
it.
fucking cock, and I'm just like, like what in the fuck? And he's just like, what? What is he looking at? Oh shit, he's looking at that guy's big penis that's swinging around like a motherfucking pendulum.
So it sounds more like he was staring at that.
He wasn't.
Swinging penis.
He was staring at me, staring at that huge penis.
Sounds like he was staring
He
at penis
wasn't. You know what I mean?
after you.
And the thing is, like, even
Don't look at good penis.
as a kid, not as a kid, as like a teen. Once we had,
I thought you were 8. You're jumping. What are you? Just
I
fucking
was
Darth Fate
6.
now?
Hang on, I was 6 years old. So when that happened,
Oh,
and then later on, when I was in my teens, and we finally got the internet at home. You know what I mean? Because we finally got a computer. We finally got access to the internet. What do you think I was doing at fucking night? I wasn't watching Sailor Moon stuff. I was watching that during the day. At
when
night,
you started
with
that, it was like your
that wasn't the
your
gateway.
pre-tease. No, that was your pre-tease.
Nah.
Not Sailor Moon.
Is it?
Tuxedo Mask.
First of all, La Blue
Tuxedo Mask
Girl,
fucking himself, the White Knight.
La
What was it?
Blue Girl
Moonlight.
came to me in video formats, in VHS. That's how fucking old I was. Okay, and
Yes, that's.
and actually, I
Demon
can't.
porn.
Fuck, I
Like,
can't.
You really
even-
liked Hellraiser, right?
I can't remember.
What? I can probably.
Yeah, his name. Do you remember the kid that introduced me to that? He was part of our kung fu class.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, but there was a lot of kids in the class. Okay, just what was his culture?
He was Venezuelan. His last name was.
Typical Spanish guy
Yeah, I mean.
watching like anime shit.
No, I mean I never saw that until.
I think I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, he looked like he had rights too. He was like a white kid, but I can't remember. But he was Spanish. He was Venezuelan, but he never spoke a lick of Spanish because he was never taught.
Did he give you like Nelson vibes?
Hmm.
It was
Nelson.
friends like Nelson.
No, he never gave me those type of vibes.
No, not. Oh, look, I'm a blue belt. Yeah, whatever. You've been here like 20 years. You fucking.
Yeah, and I was always better than him, so it was always a competition. But
No. See, it was a competition for him.
for him,
Man, for you were just laughing at him like.
I never bothered. You know what I mean?
But you bothered to look at him, know that you're better. Fucking
Not at all.
Pretentious fucking
No.
actor cunt.
You're fucking interjecting that.
I knew you were better. I saw it.
But I can't remember his name.
Hente. I have a friend who I was. So yeah, we went to the same high school, whatever. We weren't that close. Like he was still part of my group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
And what got us closer was pool. So we started going to the Rack and Whack.
Oh, up
The
there?
Rack, no, sorry, the Rack at Queen and Bathurst.
Okay.
Right? So me and him would go there every Friday. Shoot the shit, you know. And like, I got really close to him. Super close to him. And then slowly I started seeing, like, religion.
Mm.
Right? I'm like, okay, it's weird. Why is he bringing that up? And then I don't believe in religion.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, if you believe in religion, cool.
Mm-hmm.
If it makes you a better person, cool.
Uh-huh.
Negative to that is, if you need someone to tell you to be a good person, then you're shit.
Yeah.
And if you're only doing it because you're scared that you're gonna burn in hell if you don't do it,
Mm-hmm. Hellfire.
so you're not doing it because you're a good person, you're doing it because
Fear.
you have to.
Yeah.
The fact that anyone has to tell you not to do the things you already knew not to do,
Mm-hmm.
sure. But whatever makes people happy.
Yeah. Because, humanity. But anyways.
But then he started getting all like Christian-y.
Christian-y.
And then eventually, like, I guess he kind of came out.
What?
No, he came out saying, like, I'm religious.
Oh, so what is it? Because I came out, he turned into a fucking...
They just explode their opinion on you.
Ooh. And their penises. I've had some good Christian penis.
It's the best. Push. Yeah. God said you can't fuck me, okay? God said I can do both. Start with the ass and work your way down.
You know what? I'm
Catholic schools are the best.
I was about to say that. The best pum
Hey,
pum that I had.
put on this little skirt.
The the best
Walk
pum
up the
pum.
stairs.
The best pum pum that
Snow
I
White
ever
down here.
had was from Archbishop Romero.
Me too, that's right away.
That's going on a teaser.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna wait down here until you walk all the way upstairs. Yeah, no, I'm just waiting for my cousin.
Right.
Hurry up, whoa, fuck, you're gonna be late.
Oh shit.
I have to tie my shoe. You're wearing dress shoes, that fuck.
What? So anyways, so he started getting Christian,
yeah, and then now he's like puts like verses and all this stuff on like Facebook, like, oh Jesus, like, you know, like,
Oh really?
and that's fine.
Okay.
What I didn't like was he stopped talking to me.
Why? Because
I don't know why. He hasn't told me. And I haven't asked, because
Oh.
if I need to ask why he stopped talking to me, I have an educated guess.
Mm-hmm.
Same fucking way I can listen to reviews and have an opinion on it.
Anyways.
Is the only reason he's not doing it is he left me to assume, but I'm gonna make an educated guess based off your actions and how we used to be. You either think you're better than me now because you're all righteous and you think that I'm, like, you know,
A heathen.
you don't want to talk to me because you know that I don't believe in fiction, and yeah, basically that's it. Like, you don't like me. It's not that he doesn't like me. It's just you further yourself from me because either you think I'm not good enough because I'm a sinner or whatever the fuck your religious things are, or because I'm not religious and you don't agree, and you know that I'm gonna question your beliefs and like.
Is it question or challenge? Because some people
Same thing. Because I wouldn't question someone unless I'm challenging them, right? The question is, I'm challenging you to. It could be a challenge or not, but again, I'm just asking, or yeah, it could be both. One, I want to understand, and yes, I question, but like, and challenge, yeah, but like,
Yeah, because
what answer are you gonna give me? Oh, it just is. Yeah, fuck you. That's
because some people they don't. When you challenge, not question, when you challenge their
just
religious.
questioning.
When you challenge their challenge is more aggressive. So when you challenge their religious views is when they get like, I cannot be around this person because Because they don't know how to answer.
Right.
Yes.
But I don't challenge people out of nowhere. If they bring it up,
then that's the thing. There you go.
So I don't challenge.
Mm-hmm. And that, because I'm the same way. I don't,
so they're challenging you.
Yes, unless you fucking decide to open up that door, bro.
Challenge.
I'm not going to fucking walk through it, because if you're challenging me, then no problem.
Right.
I will challenge you with logic and sense, and I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to deal with it.
But see what the funny part about what you just said right now, what happened right now? You looked at it as me challenging him by questioning instead of looking at it the other way around, because you don't do it either, right? You don't go around challenging or saying, oh, why do you believe in religion? No. If it comes up, it comes up, right? But then you question them, but they're challenging you. Yeah. They're challenging me and asking, like, why don't you believe in it? Yeah. I can give you and explain to you why I don't.
Yeah.
You can't explain to me why
you do.
But even though like we both have the same like thought process there, you still looked at it there as a challenge, me challenging them. But
no, I didn't, because that's the thing. Like,
not me necessarily, but like it's aggressive. But asking questions isn't aggressive.
But
when they initially,
but that's what I'm saying. So where did the aggression come from? And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't you. It was the aggression. Usually comes from because they push it. And you know, when they start to push
why it becomes a challenge to them by themselves because they can't answer.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? So, you know, but the thing is,
don't engage then if you can't fucking answer.
Like, well, if you're going to fucking aggressively engage your religious beliefs, then you better be able to aggressively defend it, because I'm going to aggressively go after them.
If you go aggressive, I can go aggressive. But it doesn't have to be aggressive.
Of course not.
But
what I'm saying is, it usually...
then it's no longer a debate, it's an argument.
From what I've seen with people when it comes to religious context, it's like, it never starts off as a question. It always starts off as, why don't you? You know what I mean?
And then you explain to them that, like, well...
But right there, that why don't you is an aggressive act towards you. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm just like, all right.
If they say it that way, like, why don't you?
Yeah,
like a fucking lizard. That's aggressive. But if they're just asking, why don't you? It's not aggressive.
For me, it's never happened that way, because I've always seen that. And
stop hanging around lizards then.
I have. You know what I mean?
Only I am the lizard now.
Shut the fuck up, Benjamin.
Who?
The guy from Final Fantasy. That guy Balthier. Like
I know who you were talking about. I'm just being fucking stupid.
I know.
Estúpida.
He stole his character.
Listen, I stole it
you're
from
good,
the ether.
You're a good fucking lizard. I like it.
I'm a good fucking lizard.
You are. Even the tongue thing. You're just gonna use your voice and make like a 3D lizard.
Well, we'll see if I get that role or not. Which we're not going to discuss what it was for, because it's an NDA. You know.
Drugs?
NDA. Not a non-disclosure agreement.
What's the drug? MDMA.
MDMA. That's Madonna.
I'm under MDMA.
That's Madonna's choice of drugs, by the way. Madonna.
Those are like the girls you fucked in fucking high school. They're still stuck in like grade fucking 12. Okay, have you seen Madonna? Like, she like disappeared and then she came back with like ultimate money. It's amazing. See what happened to her? Like, she looks like she's 20 now.
She doesn't look normal, man. Like, she looks all fucked up.
She looks like...
She does not look
20. No, she looks 20.
Have you seen her hands?
No.
Those hands don't look 20.
That's what 20-year-old money looks like.
Now,
you can tell. She's obviously used a lot of her money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but like...
Absolutely. She's
she still looks like 20.
The fucking cheek fillers and shit. She looks like a motherfucking chick monk.
Like the Kardashians.
Ugh, yeah. I hate those bitches.
Yeah, look at money.
Oh yeah, they got money. There's no denying that.
Money doesn't buy happess.
Those whores have so much money.
Why are they whores?
That they got because
conscious whores. She consciously put that video out.
So those whores have so much money that they.
What do they have in common? Big black.
They got Kanye West out of fucking debt. He was in $24 million worth of debt, and Kim Kardashian paid that off. And I'm just like, damn, man. And then you still fuck that up? What's wrong with you?
In her pocket.
Huh?
Yeah, hold on. He's crumpled up.
Yeah,
crumpled up 24 million.
Here's a crumpled up 24 million. The bitch fucking paid off his shit.
How did she make that fucking
And he still, hang on, and he still fucked that shit up. I'll be licking that pussy
insane.
Left, right, and center. I'm making sure that every inch of that puss. Anyways.
So you can't identify as gay then?
Huh?
You can't identify as gay.
I probably
Kardashian fucking simp.
I'm probably more.
Hey, if she was a guy,
I would say I'm
like
bisexual, to be honest with you. I mean,
okay,
I don't know.
don't.
I mean, I don't know.
Ken's wrong. You're not bi.
Really? You don't think so? Ken's always told me I'm bi.
Okay, you're not doing it because you want to. You're doing it because you have money, because of her.
What?
Kim Kardashian. You would do that because why? Money. Not because you want to. You're doing it because she just has a lot of money.
I'm saying
You would eat that shit if money. Not
I
because
will
you
make
want
her
to.
happy.
Not because you want to. It's because you have to for the money.
Every corner of that clip.
Joke's on you though. That's why she's with that guy now. What's his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's fucking like ugly as fuck. But
Oh, the guy from SNL.
sure, joke guy.
Yeah, the
The guy who's
funny
died-
man.
The guy who's died in 9/11
Oh,
towers.
girl. Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
and like you know when they roast people, there's the one guy. He's from England. He's fucking hilarious. He's like,
They used that?
yeah, he's like, I forgot. We were here for the roast of Pete Davidson, not his father.
That's so evil.
It's amazing.
Oh my god. I mean, he probably laughed it off. But it did some
What else is he gonna do?
emotional damage.
Yeah. It's amazing. People from England, comedians from England don't give a fuck.
No, they're dry as hell. They will fucking rip you apart and not give a shit.
Dude,
Hilarious.
he even like jokes about himself because he got like for taxes, like he wasn't, his shitty fucking accountant was, evading taxes, and he jokes about it too. He said, yeah, well, if you had enough money to evade taxes, you would too.
God damn.
And that's stupid. I was like, he looks like the
Lord.
bootleg Roger Federer,
Oh.
the tennis guy.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, you should watch the roast of Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson, there we
So,
go. Okay.
Same my friend Victor, but he's nice.
Sure.
Yeah, he's a nice dick.
He has a nice penis.